Hi, and welcome to the Ankota Training Academy. Let's get started.
Hello, and thank you so much for your interest in starting a home care agency. This is one of the fastest growing agencies on the planet, and it really needs your help. So thank you for being here. You might have gotten here in a lot of different ways. You might have looked at some great resources to help you start a home care agency. And one of those resources, as you see right in front of you, is the ultimate guide to starting a home care agency. We really worked hard to try to make this resource work well for you and explain to you, hey, these are the things you need to consider. And it's broken into chapters, why should you do it? And what is, home care, because there's different flavors of home care. And when you get not too far into the guide, you get into this portion about being eligible to run a home care agency, and you find out that depending on which of the 50 United States you're living in, that the rules are just all different. In some states, you can start right away. It's just like starting any other business, and you're good to go. Whereas in states like Texas and California, there's a big startup fee and a licensing process, and you'll find out in some states even that they're concerned that they have too many home care agencies and they won't even let you start. And if you're in the Ultimate Guide, or if maybe you got here from another YouTube video, and you would have learned that there's all these state-by-state things. Here's an awesome consultant, the amazing Coach Michelle, who's out of Atlanta, Georgia, and she talks about different state rules and regulations, and she gives you certain specific things that you need to look for, as I've described above. Do you need to have a nurse in your organization to start in your state, and so on and so forth. So she gives you the questions to ask. But what we said to ourselves is that we'd really like to try to give these agencies a head start in doing this. So we've created a new page here called How to Start a Home Care Agency in all 50 states. And then here from the Ultimate Guide, we have a link to every one of the states. I'm just going to push this banner, or actually I'm already here. I have the How to Start a Home Care Agency in all 50 states up. And this one is similarly broken into chapters, but as you can guess, the chapters are going to be based on every state. So if you want to see what's going on in Colorado, you can jump to Colorado. But let's, again, just recap some of the important things that you want to do and what's in this guide. So first is you have to figure out what kind of licenses or permits and fees that go along with that you need to deal with. Second is that every state has its own rules regarding training and being accredited. And then what you'll also find out is that since your state will have specific rules, that you need to make sure that you have the operating mechanisms in your business, which are usually defined in your processes and procedures, or your policies and procedures, and that those match your state. And by the way, I mean, there are fantastic consultants. I mentioned Coach Michelle already. And if I scroll down further and just talk really quickly about policies and procedures, so there's a fantastic consultant who we know and like very much, named Jeannie Kenyon. She's out of the state of Oregon, and here she has expertise in her region. So California guides, and then she has the state of Washington and the state of Oregon guides. And so it is really, really important that you have your policies and procedures are specific to the state where you are working and operating. And if you're operating in multiple states, of course, that you are able to handle the rules of all those states. So without further ado, let me just kind of scroll down and give you an idea of what you have. So as you go through your state, you'll see here, and different states, we've been able to find different levels of information. And one thing we'll have there is a way that if you know more about your state, or if you say, hey, I came to your page, it's great, it really helped me, but one thing else I found along the way, or maybe you're an established agency and you found something along the way that you think would help others to flourish in the business, please let us know and we'll add it to the page and we'll take care of that. But here it talks about who are some of the consultants and gurus in the state, and it has links to them, how to get registered, and where to go for that, who to contact, and things about provider standards. And as you see here, in other states, a little bit less information. in some of the states. And then, as we go through, okay, so here's another consultant. I haven't met this person yet, and I can't tell you their name. I apologize for that. But so here are some very specific things about the state of California, and it's probably great to have a consultant like this in the state of California who really knows your rules and regulations and can tell you how to get off on the right foot. And a lot of times too, we have a link into the state website. So here we'll stick with California for a minute, and you see that you have to go through something called the HCS 281, and you could get to that. And then we have links for all that information. So, as you see, and I'll just kind of scroll slowly here, that we go through every state, and we found the best information possible. And again, with your help, we're going to keep this updated. And there again is the amazing Coach Michelle, who hails out of the state of Georgia, but I know that she supports home care agencies in many of the states. I'm not sure if she handles all 50 states, but she certainly is one of the consultants who does handle a lot of states. And we go down Hawaii, Idaho, and keep going through, and all this information is there for you. So again, thank you for watching this video, and I hope that this guide is helpful to you and it saves you some time and helps you to bring you to the right places so you can find out what's going on to get your agency starting and off to the right foot in your agency. So we're going to end the video now, and have a great day.
Thanks for watching this video from Ankota. For further information, scroll down and click on the link in the video description below. Have a great day.